Welcome back to UTVS News. Ted Leroux joins us now for sports. Ted, St. Cloud State football is starting to get ready for another great season, aren't they?
That is absolutely correct. Coming off the best season in St. Cloud State football history, the Huskies lost 16 seniors, including star quarterback Philip Klophocky. Now the search is on to find his replacement. But how exactly do you replace a legend? Alex Curtis has the story.
It's that time of year again. As it slowly starts to warm up, spring football practice begins in the Husky Dome.
It's a great feeling because you spend a lot of time running, lifting, conditioning, and you don't get to use a ball or set up formation. So now is the first day to really, guys that have made some growth physically and mentally, now is there a chance to get back into the true football phase.
One thing on the agenda, though, is replacing star quarterback Philip Klophocky, who is now a graduate assistant.
Yeah, I was a little more concerned about how it would feel than I did. I mean, coaching is what I want to do forever, and I've been coaching, my brother and younger teams for a long time. So it's not really my first time doing it. So it wasn't too big of a difference. It was a blast. I wanted to do it forever, so it felt good to kind of get it out of my system and have a little anxiety about it and be anxious. But it was fun. It wasn't that big of a deal for me.
The two main contenders to replace Klophocky look to be last year's backup 6'2" Jamison Parsons and a relative unknown 6'3" Nate Meyer, a sophomore transfer from South Dakota State.
In this offense, it takes a two-dimensional quarterback. You got to throw it and run it. I feel like I can do both those things. I did them in high school, but we got a good group of guys surrounding us. Offensive line's back, so it's going to be a good year. I'm going to do whatever it takes to win.
According to new offensive coordinator Chris Mussman, the job is still wide open, and the guys aren't off to the best start.
Okay, there's a lot of stuff. We're throwing at them with the tempos and then all the different plays, and there's some new things that they're getting accustomed to. So, I would probably grade us at about a C+ right now. We got a lot better. We got to be a lot better. We had 2 turnovers, in a short amount of plays, which, we got to make sure that we take care of the ball. Ball security is job security for our guys, and they had to do a better job than what we did today.
But no matter who ends up winning, things should be interesting.
The hard part about spring ball is we're going to throw so much at them in a short amount of time, do the same thing in fall camp, but once we get prepped for a game, it'll be condensed quite a bit, and each quarterback's going to have strengths and weaknesses and a different package, so we're going to have to do certain things with certain guys and play to their strengths, so it won't be as difficult as we get into game preparation.
Alex Curtis, UTVS News.
The Huskies will open their season at Minnesota State Mankato, who will have revenge on their minds after a thrilling playoff win by the Huskies over the Mavericks last season. The men's hockey team took a well-deserved break yesterday after losing to the Gophers of Minnesota in the finals of the West Regional NCAA tournament on Sunday. They had a quick meeting today, and we were able to speak with some of the guys to get their feelings on the season.
It didn't go by quick, but the 4 years went by incredibly fast. So I was just, privileged to be a part of it all. And like I've told the boys, I, hope that they took as much from us as we took from them.
We made her back to the NCAA tournament and 1 game away from the Frozen Four again, which is, it's an accomplishment. Right now, it's still a little raw and emotional and tough to kind of put a handle on. But I think once we get a little bit of time to kind of take a step back and kind of really look at what we did over this year and over the course of our 4 years here, it's something that we can really hang our hat on and be proud of.
In 5 starts this season, SCSU pitcher Kyle Fisher has caught the attention of many, including those around the NSIC. Fisher was named NSIC Pitcher of the Week today following a great performance against Concordia St. Paul on Saturday. Fisher allowed just 2 hits and racked up 9 strikeouts on his way to his 4th win of the season. Fisher has only lost 1 of his first 5 starts this season and currently has a 2.13 earned run average along with 29 strikeouts. Hopefully when the weather clears up, we can see some Kyle Fisher dominance here in St. Cloud. Earlier today, Kyle was able to stop by the set of B-Rook and the commish to chat about Husky baseball.
Yeah, you try and match the performance in front of you, and you try and, like I said before, you try and do it for the seniors. At least me being a senior now, that's what I hope the underclassmen are saying. But I remember talking with Scott Leeser last year and about how you want to go out and do your best just to try and get your seniors on to the next level.
Over the weekend and into yesterday, women's golf was hitting the links where it was actually warm in Omaha, Nebraska. As a team, the Huskies swung their way to a score of 692 and eventually came home in 3rd. Katie Cruckton was a strong performer for SCSU as she placed 2nd as an individual. Cruckton shot a 79 on the final day of the Tiburon Invitational. Laurel Enstrom also placed in the top 10 as an individual as she shot a 91 in the final round. Ashley Lindy, Brooke Taylor, Shelby Sauer, and Taylor Chase also had good days for the Huskies on the links in Omaha. Baseball games were canceled coming up this week. They'll get rescheduled for later on. And good news, men's hockey front, Johnny Brodzinski, he's coming back.
Thank goodness. Well, thank you so much,
Absolutely.
Ted. We'll be right back.